Dear students, this lecture is for 5th Sem BCom. The subject is Accounting for Managerial Decision. Today's topic is Inflation Accounting and the subtopic is Lease Accounting. Unit 5, Session 53. Dear students, the learning objectives of this session is to acquire practical knowledge on lease financing in different situations. At the same time, the session outcome is that students will be able to know that leasing is a new source of financing capital assets where a company forced to look for alternative means of financing the projects. Firms are required to go for massive expansion, diversification, and modernization. Essentially, such projects involve a huge amount of investment. High rate inflation, severe cost escalation, heavy taxation, and meager internal resources forced many companies to look for an alternative means of financing the projects. Leasing has emerged as a new source of financing capital assets. Let us try to solve a problem in order to understand the concept. Surya Leasing Company Limited provides you the following information and requests you to suggest whether the proposed lease is feasible or not under net present value method. Cost of asset rupees 1 lakh, cost of capital is 10%, rate of depreciation is 10%, tax rate 35%, lease rental per year is 40,000, the present value of annuity of rupees 1 at 10% for 10 year is 6.145. The solution is like this. The calculation of cash flows after tax. The lease rental is 40,000. Among these lease rentals, we have to subtract the depreciation amount as 10,000. That is 1 lakh into 10% will get amount of 10,000 of depreciation. Later on, we will get the amount of 30,000 named as income before tax. From this income before tax, that is 30,000, we have to subtract the tax rate at 35%. We will get an amount of 10,500 as tax. After the subtraction of tax, we will arrive at income after tax as 19,500. For this income after tax, we have to add back the depreciation of 10,000. Finally, we will get the cash flows after tax, that is 29,500. Later on, we have to calculate the net present value. For this, the formula is that present value of cash inflows after tax, subtraction symbol, or minus present value of cash outflows. I have taken the cash inflow 29,500 to be multiplied with annuity rate, that is 6.145. For this, I got an amount of 1,81,277.5. This will be subtracted with 1 lakh, that is cash outflows. Finally, I will get a net present value of 81,277.5. The conclusion is that Surya Leasing Company can let out the asset on lease since the net present value is positive. Thank you.